both teams. First for the visiting DoubleDays. Batting first, the extra hitter, number 21, Tyler Vivacqua. Batting second, the second baseman, number 10, Josh Thompson. Batting third, the center fielder, number 36, Adam Sullivan. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 31, Kieran Kehoe. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 14, Anthony DeCesare. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 2, Jed Stang Tregear. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 33, Colson Thompson. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 35, Brendan Smith. Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 34, Nick Izzo. And batting 10th, the shortstop, number 25, Tommy Kirwan. The starting pitcher for Auburn, number 38, Colin Castile. They are coached by Matt Petrosi in his first season. He is assisted by Ryan Fletcher. Now fans, put your hands together and make some noise for the starting lineup for your Newark Pilots. Batting first, the third baseman from Victor, New York, number 23, Cooper Loyal. Batting second, the center fielder from Palmyra, New York, number 2, Paulie Goodness. Batting third, the first baseman from East Greenwich, Rhode Island, number 17, Christian Butera. Batting fourth, the extra hitter from Palmyra, New York, number 19, Noah Brooks. Batting fifth, the designated hitter from West Palm Beach, Florida,
Come on, find your release point. Come on, buddy.
Oh, so you knew what the ones were like.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Good. Yeah, he had a young brother, Mark.
Now batting for Auburn, second baseman, number 10, Josh Thompson.
Yes, but I don't see there.
Coach again.
You got that, Coop?
It was 90. When I graduated in 90, I went to California. 91. 95.
Hey.
Hey, Josh, let's go, baby. Come on, one. Let's go, one out. Come on, baby.
Coach Rock. Kings is fishing accident, supposedly.
Up next for Auburn, center fielder number 36, Adam Sullivan.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Come on, Sean.
That's down a mountain.
Out.
Popular school.
Newark, can I get 4 more? Point.
That's cool. Know everybody in college.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah, now you're talking. Not by many. They graduated from Florida. It's 250, which is a nice manageable size. That's small. Right.
Up next, designated hitter number 31, Kieran Kehoe.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Up next for the DoubleDays, catcher number 14, Anthony DeCesare. Up next for the Doubledays, third baseman number 2, Jed Stang Tregear.
You going to say Johnny? Oh, see it. That didn't work. I took. I took. I get the next one.
Take a look at the third base coach. Your signs there, buddy.
Leading off now the Pilots in the bottom of the first inning, the third baseman from Victor, New York, number 23, Cooper Loyal. Up next for the Pilots, the center fielder from Elmira, New York, number 2, Paulie Goodness. from East Greenwich, Rhode Island, number 17, Christian Butera.
Wake a bit.
My garage is
Like waking a wish.
Leading off for the Pilots in the bottom of the second inning, the extra hitter from Palmyra, New York, number 19, Noah Brooks.
Well, and we are finally live here on the Newark Pilots YouTube channel, NewarkPilots.tv, jumping into the third inning of action. Apologies, opening week jitters, audio difficulties as we resume this one. 2-0 your score. Doubledays lead the Newark Pilots. Both teams coming in to this one, undefeated in PGCBL play. First official game for Auburn that was not an exhibition as Adam Sullivan fouls that one off. They beat the Geneva Red Wings yesterday at Falcon Park in Auburn, New York, 10-4. And the Pilots game yesterday was suspended in the top of the fifth inning due to lightning over at Elmira. Elmira led 3-1 at that point. Pilots are 2-0 with 2 wins over the Geneva Red Wings. One here at Colburn Park on opening day and the other one at McDonough. For Geneva's home opener is Adam Sullivan. Hits that one over to Spoto at second. A throw over to Butera at first. And a 4-3 ground out to open the top of the third inning. One away. As that'll bring up Kieran Kehoe now for the Doubledays. Direction, it's Kieran Kehoe as he steps in. He's batting fourth in the cleanup spot for the Doubledays here tonight. Behind him, Anthony DeCesare. And batting fifth. Batting sixth is Jed Stang Tregear. As Bowman misses outside with that pitch. Counts at 1-0 with one away here. Top of the third. Doubledays scoring 2 runs. One in the top of the first inning and the other in the top of the second. That run in the first inning was scored by Kehoe as he singled and advanced to second with an RBI. Josh Thompson went to second, and Tyler Vivacqua, the leadoff hitter, came in to score. Second pitch from Bowman there, misses for a ball. Counts at 2-0. So we'll pitch this one a little half swing, as that one went right to Spoto, an L4 for Kehoe, and that'll bring up DeCesare now. So 2 quick outs for Logan Bowman, who came in to relieve the starting pitcher for the Pilots just after 2 innings. Sean Driscoll gave up 2 runs, both of them earned, and 5 hits. So Bowman making his Pilots debut on the summer. First pitch to DeCesare, misses outside. Count at 1-0. This one swung on, popped up, out of play, foul. One ball, one strike to count. The pitch. Taken at the knees for a strike from Bowman. We actually have a pinch hitter at the plate. I'll get that number for you here. Was not signaled up to us in the press box. It's number 19 at the plate for the Doubledays. Anthony DeCesare wearing number 19 today. Excuse me. That one misses. Counts at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch just misses as Jonathan Decker, the Pilots catcher, was ready to throw that one around the horn for the final out of the inning. Count is pushed full to DeCesare. The payoff pitch. Swung on, shot, foul, out of play. That one into the parking lot here at Colburn Park. So DeCesare steps back in to face Logan Bowman. The payoff pitch from Bowman. Breaking ball, this one timed up and right through the gap, right back where it came from, up the middle. A 2-out single for DeCesare as he sits on first now. So Jed Stang Tregear steps in after the 2-out single from DeCesare. pickoff attempt as DeCesare dives back in headfirst safely. Pilots currently sit atop of the PGCBL Western Division standings at 2-0. Based off win percentage, the Tarp Skunks are right behind them at 2-1. As the pitch from Bowman missed for a ball, counts at 1-0. To Stang Tregear. As he steps back in. DoubleDays sporting their navy blue road away jerseys. As Bowman misses outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Across the infield for the Pilots, Cooper Loyal at third, Anthony Hector at short, Dean Spoto at second, and Christian Butera at first, as this one's popped up into left center field. The left fielder was underneath it, but Paulie Goodness makes the grab, calling off the starting left fielder for the Pilots. For the final out of the inning, we had the bottom of the third. DoubleDays up 2-0 when we return. NewarkPilots.tv. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv, Casey Wensley steps in to lead things off for the Pilots in the bottom of the third. We're still looking for their first base runner. Wensley, the 7-spot hitter for the Pilots, as that one misses outside, counts at 1-1. Due up this inning, Wensley, Decker, and Spoto. And in the 10-spot, Anthony Hector will be due up fourth. As Wensley fouls that one off. Count at 1-2. Looking around the infield for the DoubleDays. Stang Tregear at third. Tommy Kierwin at short. Josh Thompson at second. Nick Izzo at first, as that one's hit Izzo's way. He's going to scoop it up and flip it to the pitcher, Castile, and not in time. It's an infield single for Casey Wensley in his Pilots debut. So it's an infield single for Casey Wensley in his Pilots debut as he reaches safely over there at first on the failed pickoff attempt from Castile. So Jonathan Decker steps in, the Lafayette Leopard, to face Castile for the first time here tonight. The pitch. Fastball misses upstairs. Counts at 1-0 to Decker. Dean Spoto on deck for the Pilots. Delmont Bruin. That one's going to bounce in the dirt. On the move as Wensley throw down. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Casey Wensley, his first of the summer for the Pilots. Counts at 2-0. Pilots looking to cut the Doubleday lead in half. The runner in scoring position. That was DeCesare with the throw down. He's behind the plate. Across the outfield for the Doubledays, Colson Thompson in left. Adam Sullivan, the returning Doubleday in center field, and Brendan Smith, number 35, over in right. Kieran Kehoe, the DH, and the extra hitter is Tyler Vivacqua. That one misses upstairs, and it's going to hit Decker in the head. And we saw that the other day over at McDonough when Decker got hit in the head to start the game. So that'll bring up Dean Spoto now after the hit by pitch. So first and second now for the Pilots with no outs. Dean Spoto up for the Pilots. He's been red hot. 4 RBI in 2 games for the Pilots. Batting just over 600, 667. So Spoto steps in. The Belmont Bruin from Tampa, Florida. First pitch from Castillo. Taken low below the knees for a ball. Count at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Spoto. Batting 9th tonight for the Pilots. And manning second base in the infield. The 1-0 pitch. That one misses just above the letters. 2-0. 2 good misses from Castillo. First one low, just below the knees, and the other one fastball just above the letters. 2-0 the count to Spoto. Castillo falls behind, in danger of loading the bases here at 2-0. This one fouled sharply down the third base side over near new Pilot head coach Marcus Smith. Counts it 2-1 now to Spoto. Spoto ahead of that pitch as he steps back in. The 2-1 pitch. This one down the line in left field. That one's going to get down. Coming in and rounding third is Casey Wensley. It's an RBI single for Dean Spoto, and he keeps the hot bat rolling. His 5th RBI of the summer, and that brings up Anthony Hector now. So Anthony Hector steps in. The score is now 2-1 in favor of the Doubledays, but no outs, and the tying run in scoring position. Go ahead run at first base for the Pilots. After Dean Spoto keeps the hot bat rolling, picking up his 5th RBI in 3 games for the Pilots. Counts at 1-0 to Hector. First pitch missed outside. Second pitch misses above the letters. Counts at 2-0. Doubledays again picked up that big win in their home opener against the Geneva Red Wings 10-4. Brendan Heilman, the MCC Tribune, soon to be Maine Black Bear, D1 American East. D1 in the American East as Castillo misses upstairs, counts at 3-0. Heilman picked up the win in 1 inning of work. Starter Owen Burchard went 4 innings, just missed the 5-inning threshold to earn the win as the starter. 3 balls, no strikes to Hector. Imagine the red light will be on here. And Hector started to walk out of the batter's box. Looked like he thought he might have either got hit or that was ball 4. But it's a called strike. Counts at 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Spoto at first after the RBI single. Jonathan Decker at second after being hit by a pitch as Hector fouls that one off. The count's pushed full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Castillo working his way back into the count here after being down in the count, 3-0. Three balls, 2 strikes to Anthony Hector. Went 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. As he half swings at that one and walks out of the box, it is strike 3, first out of the inning, and the lineup flips back over. That will bring up Cooper Loyal. So Cooper Loyal steps in with one away and runners on first and second. Breaking ball fooled Hector there. Couldn't check his swing on that one in the dirt. First pitch to Cooper Loyal. Taken for strike one. Castillo looking to get out of the first jam we've seen him in today. He set down the first 6 batters he faced. The 0-1. That one misses outside. Count at 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cooper Loyal. The Great Dane at University of Albany. Local from Victor, New York. About 30 minutes from Colburn Park. The 1-1. Misses upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Loyal. Pilots won their last game 13-5 over at McDonough Park to pick up their 2nd win of the season to start off 2-0. Loyal went 1 for 4 with a run scored and 2 RBI. 2-1 from Castillo. In there at the letters, and Loyal kind of just shakes his body in disbelief there. Called strike 2-2. Did appear a little high from up here in the press box. Nonetheless, counts even to 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Decker on second, Spoto on first. Castillo set a 2-2 pitch. Misses outside. Back-to-back batters with full counts for Castillo. As Loyal making him work. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. 43rd pitch of the day for Castillo. As the righty comes set. And the payoff pitch. Misses upstairs with the fastball, and that will walk the bases loaded. And that'll bring up Paulie Goodness, the 3rd-year returning Pilot. Paulie Goodness steps in now for the Pilots after the 6-pitch walk for Cooper Loyal. That'll load the bases. So Pilots looking to threaten and take a lead here. First pitch to Goodness, breaking ball taken for a strike. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Goodness, the Lemoyne Dolphin. Breaking ball, this one popped up just outside of the infield dirt underneath it, and making the grab for the Doubledays was the shortstop for the out, as that was Tommy Kierwin. That'll bring up Christian Butera now, bases loaded, 2 away. So Butera steps in. Brown University product in the Ivy League D1. Bases loaded. He takes first pitch in there for a strike. Butera batted .303 this year for the Brown Bears. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch. This is low and away. Counts at 1-1 now to Christian Butera. 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored against Geneva in that 13-5 win. June 4. That one misses just outside. Counts at 2-1. Castillo falling behind in the count. This one swung on and hit into right center field. That's going to be a tough play. And making the grab, roaming to his left out there in center field, was Adam Sullivan, the 2nd-year Doubleday. Pilots strand the bases loaded but pick up 1. Scores 2-1. Doubledays heading to the top of the 4th. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv. It's Colson Thompson leading things off for the DoubleDays, who lead the Newark Pilots 2-1. First pitch from Logan Bowman, back for a second inning of work. Hit sharply to Cooper Loyal at third as he throws it over to Christian Butera. One pitch and a 5-3 ground out for the DoubleDays to open things off. In the top of the fourth, that'll bring up Brendan Smith, the right fielder tonight for Auburn. So Brendan Smith steps in now for the DoubleDays with one away in the top of the fourth. Very efficient pitching for Bowman to throw one pitch and get a ground out to lead off the inning as he misses with that one to Smith. Count at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Bowman playing his college baseball at Alfred State University, just outside of Rochester, New York, as that one misses for a ball. Counts 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Not quite a hometown kid, but Bowman from Sodus, New York, probably about 20 to 25 minutes north of Newark, here at Colburn Park. 2 balls, no strikes, 2-0. This one swung on and popped up into right field. Moving back is Casey Wensley as he's underneath it and makes the grab out there in right. 4 pitches, 2 outs for the DoubleDays, and that'll bring up Izzo now. So 2 away here as Nick Izzo steps in. Face Logan Bowman. There is someone up and just tossing around in the Pilot's bullpen. First pitch breaking ball from Bowman, taken for strike 1, counted 0-1. To Nick Izzo. Izzo singled his last time around to right field, and Brendan Smith came around to score as Izzo fouls that one off his leg in the batter's box. Counts at 0-2. That was run number 2 for Auburn. Back in the top of the second. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Izzo will step back in. Bowman looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Bowman. Breaking ball again fouled off Izzo's foot. So we'll redo the 0-2. Back-to-back foul balls. Off that left ankle. Thankfully, he does have an ankle brace on there. So we'll lessen the blunt a little bit. No balls, 2 strikes. As Izzo will step back in for the DoubleDays. Izzo playing D1 baseball at St. Peter's University, member of the Peacocks, as a breaking ball is hit right to the shortstop Hector. Throw over to Butera at first, 6-3 ground out and a 1-2-3 inning for Logan Bowman. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. And due up for the Pilots, it will be Noah Brooks, Brady King, and Jacob Paletto. When we return here, NewarkPilots.tv, 2-1, DoubleDays lead. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv. Kyle French bringing you the action from Colburn Park. as Castile out for another inning of work for the Doubledays. That pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-0. It'll be Noah Brooks leading things off for the Pilots here. Plays his college baseball at Siena, as that one misses upstairs. Counts at 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Brooks, as he will step back in. Two 2-0 pitch taken for strike 1 to Brooks. It's a Palmyra, New York native. The 2-1. Swung on and popped up right side of the infield. Izzo underneath it. The first baseman calls everyone off and makes the grab for out number 1, as that will bring up Brady King now for the Pilots. So Brady King steps in with 1 away after the pop-up. The infield from Noah Brooks. First pitch swing, and that one fouled off into Desasari's glove behind the dish. Counts at 0-1. Jacob Poletto on deck for the Pilots. Second pitch of the at-bat taken for strike 2. So Castile, after giving up the run last inning around to the Pilots, starting to settle back in. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch from Castile. This one swung on and fouled off. King ahead of that one. Brady King picked up the win on opening day here at Auburn Park, finishing out the game in the 9th. The 9th. As the Pilots won that one 9-8 over Geneva. That one misses upstairs. Counts at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As that pitch is in there for strike 3, backwards K for King, 2 away, and that'll bring up Jacob Poletto now. So 2 away quickly for Castile in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Poletto steps in. That one misses upstairs for a ball. Counts at 1-0 to Jacob Poletto. Poletto will step back in. Poletto did play. He went 2 for 2. 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored against Geneva in their win in the last game, as that one's hit sharply to the shortstop as he scoops it up and throws over to Izzo at first. 6-3 ground out for Poletto, and 1-2-3 go the Pilots in the bottom half of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th when we return. NewarkPilots.tv. Doubledays lead 2-1. Back here at NewarkPilots.tv, Logan Bowman out for his 3rd inning of work. He'll face off against Tommy Kierwin, starting shortstop for the Doubledays in the 10 spot. That one taken for a strike. Again, the PGCBL. Typically, you see most teams with a 10-man lineup a DH and an EH, the extra hitter. This one swung on and hit into center field. Paulie Goodness underneath it and making the grab on the second pitch of the inning. An F8 for Kirwan. The lineup will flip, and that'll bring up Tyler Vivacqua. So Tyler Vivacqua steps up for the Doubledays with one away. First pitch bounced in the dirt. Scooped up from the starting catcher, Jonathan Decker. Count at 1-0 to Vivacqua. No official AB for Vivacqua yet. Did score a run and has a pair of walks. Second pitch from Bowman misses for a ball. Counts at 2-0 to Tyler Vivacqua. Bowman set the 2-0 delivery. This one chopped foul down the first base side. Butera, Pilot's first baseman, fields it foul territory. Counts at 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Vivacqua did appear in that win over Geneva yesterday at Falcon Park. As a pitcher, 2 innings of work, 3 strikeouts, no hits, no runs, and no walks. 2-1 pitch from Bowman misses for a ball, counts at 3-1, and Vivacqua looking for his 3rd walk of the day here in the top of the 5th. Sun peeking out from behind the clouds in left field here at Colburn Park with the beautiful scenic Erie Canal just behind it. That one misses low and away. 3rd walk of the day for Vivacqua. He trots to first with 1 out. That brings up Josh Thompson, the second baseman for the Doubledays. Still Vivacqua sits on first. Thompson will step in. Josh Thompson was the leadoff hitter in the 10-4 victory over Geneva yesterday. 0 for 3 with 2 runs scored, an RBI, and a walk. Strikeout 1 time as well. Bowman comes set. First pitch of the at-bat on the move is Vivacqua from first, as that one's chopped sharply foul down the third base line. Cooper Loyal snags it in foul territory, about 2 to 3 feet off the line. Third base bag. Counts at 0-1 to Josh Thompson. Again, we want to thank all of our fans for coming back to Colburn Park for another summer of PGCBL baseball, summer of 2025. The 0-1 pitch from Bowman misses up and away with the fastball. Counts at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vivacqua at first for the Doubledays. Well, Doubledays have a new head coach, Matthew Petrosi. Played his college baseball at SUNY Oneonta. Now the assistant baseball / pitching coach at Monroe Community College in Rochester. As that one swung on and hit into right field. Wensley on the move. Vivacqua has to go back to first. The throw back to Butera is not going to be in time as Vivacqua retreats back to first. An F9 for Thompson, Josh Thompson. And there's 2 away now. That'll bring up Adam Sullivan. Sullivan steps in after 2 away. Vivacqua, the leadoff hitter, on first in this Doubleday lineup here today. Sullivan, the lefty, first pitch to him. As the 3-spot hitter takes strike 1 to open this AB. The 0-1 pitch to Sullivan. On the outer edge of the plate, looked like it could have been a changeup. Counts it 0-2. Sullivan, college teammates with Paulie Goodness, both at Lemoyne. He's a junior there, and he's from Syracuse, New York. So playing D1 baseball right at home in Syracuse. Lemoyne making the move to D1. The throw down from Decker is going to have Vivacqua gunned down Great arm there from Jonathan Decker. So we head to the bottom of the fifth. 2-1 your score when we return. NewarkPilots.tv, Pilots up to bat. Back here in NewarkPilots.tv, bottom of the fifth inning, Casey Wensley steps in to lead things off against the starter for the Doubledays out there for his fifth inning of work, as that's Colin Castile. First pitch to Wensley was fouled off. Count is at 0-1. That pitch to Wensley misses low, evened up at 1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wensley had that infield single. Izzo at first tried to flip it to Castile with the underhand. That was the Pilots' first hit of the game back in the bottom of the third inning, and Wensley came around to score. It's been the only run for the Pilots thus far. That one misses upstairs. Count at 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wensley, and the 7 spot for the Pilots here tonight. Counts at 2-1. Correction. Pitch, as that's fouled off the bat of Wensley. Little check swing there, was inside, but couldn't pull the bat head back as that one kicked off over into the netting here. Backstop Auburn Park. Counts evened up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Decker, Spoto, and Hector to follow Wensley here in the bottom of the fifth. That one misses outside. Count at 3-2. This is where the Pilots picked up that run. Same way to start the bottom of the third. Wensley, Decker, Spoto. We'll see if they can have a recipe for success the same way here. Bottom of the fifth. Castile comes set. Payoff pitch to Wensley. That one misses low. It's a leadoff walk for Casey Wensley. He's reached base for the second straight time safely, and that brings up Jonathan Decker now for the Pilots, the catcher. So Jonathan Decker steps in. Wensley at first. First pitch fastball, and that one had some heat on it. Pop of the glove for Castile. Counts at 0-1. That's the 63rd pitch of the day for Castile thus far. Wensley with a healthy lead over there at first. We'll see if they check on him. The 0-1. Breaking ball as Decker was ahead of that one as he fouls it off towards the Doubledays dugout over there. No balls, 2 strikes now. Spoto on deck. He had that RBI single that scored Wensley from second. Third inning. Pickoff attempt. Wensley dives back in safely. That one, a low throw that bounced. Izzo, great glove work over there at first. Keep that one in front of him. Wensley definitely would have taken second. Eventually would have had a chance to head to third on the errant throw from Castile. The 0-2. swung on and missed by Decker. He goes down for the first out of the inning. Dean Spoto steps in now. Has been swinging a hot bat as of late for the Pilots. So Dean Spoto steps in now for the Pilots. Again, 1 for 1 on the day. Had the RBI single in the third to make it 2-1. That scored Casey Wensley, who's over there on first now. First pitch of the at-bat. Wensley on the move. This one popped up left side of the infield. As Wensley's going to retreat back to first, and he will make it back safely. That one hung up just long enough for Wensley. 2 away. Hector comes up now for the Pilots. So Anthony Hector steps in, playing his college baseball. The JUCO Cerro Coso Community College. Miami, Florida native. Was at Herkimer before that, right here in upstate New York. Region 3 of the NJCAA. First pitch from Castile. This is outside. Counts at 1-0. The 1-0 pitch to Hector on the inner half of the plate. Hector kind of leaned out of the way. Counts at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Castile comes set. The pitch. Wensley on the move yet again. Out in front of it was Hector. Swung on and missed. And Wensley's going to steal second. His second stolen base of the day thus far. So Wensley in scoring position for the Pilots. A little single here could score Wensley and tie the game, who's at second. Hector steps back in. Count at 1-2. Cooper Loyal in the top of the order await in the on-deck circle for the Pilots. Hector will call time. Trying to freeze Castile there on the mound. Could be a big turning point here in this ball game if Hector can find one through a hole. As he swings and misses at that one, and that strands Wensley at second. Top of the 6th coming your way. NewarkPilots.tv 2-1. Auburn DoubleDays lead when we return. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv. Another pitching change for the Pilots as it's Grant Ingram coming in to pitch for the Pilots here. First pitch to Sullivan. Back at the plate. He ended at the plate in the top of the 5th inning. Tyler Vivacqua caught stealing. Jonathan Decker threw it down to Anthony Hector at short. With plenty of time to spare, catch Vivacqua stealing as Sullivan fouls that one off. Counts it 1-1 now. Again, Adam Sullivan plays his college baseball at Lemoyne. Division 1 in Syracuse, New York. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grant Ingram comes set. A Gurley, Alabama native. And that one was fouled off. Counts at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ingram, the righty utility. We've seen him pitch on the mound already this year against the Geneva Red Wings. Also seen him DH as a little check swing there from Sullivan. That one's fouled off the backstop. Still 1-2. That one just misses outside. Counts at 2-2 now. Again, Ingram, like we said, we've seen him pitch already yet this year against the Geneva Red Wings. He went 2 innings, 3 strikeouts as Sullivan times that one up nicely, but can of corn. Paulie Goodness, his college teammate at Lemoyne, underneath it and makes the grab in center. 1 away here in the top half of the 6th. That will bring up the cleanup hitter here in Kehoe. So 1 away here in Kehoe steps in now for the DoubleDays. After the F8 from Adam Sullivan, flying out to his college teammate, Goodness in center. That one misses outside from Ingram. Count at 1-0. Ingram, like we said, 2 innings of work, 3 strikeouts, and a 0 ERA. Second time we've seen him on the bump this year. Second pitch misses for a ball as well. Counts at 2-0 to here in Kehoe. The 2-0 pitch from Ingram. Fastball taken for a strike at the letters. Counts at 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. This one a little chopper foul. Head coach Matthew Petrosi flashing the hands over there at third for the DoubleDays, scooping it up, throwing it to his team over at the dugout. 2-2 the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 away. Ingram comes set. 2-2 pitch. That one misses low in the dirt. Now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. This one a low-scoring affair by all means for the Pilots, who scored 13 in their last game and 9 in the first. This one a chopper to Hector, who will scoop it up, take a couple steps, and throw over to Butera at first. A 6-3 ground out for Kehoe, 2 away, and that will bring up D. Cesari now. So 2 away, D. Cesari steps in. Ingram set the pitch. Taken for strike 1. So far through 2 2/3 inning of work on the season for Ingram, he has yet to allow a hit. Don't want to give it the old announcer's jinx, but I may have just done that. Better yet, Ingram has yet to allow a base runner, no walks or hit by pitches as well. So this is the 9th batter he's faced of the PGCBL summer thus far. The 1-1. Misses upstairs. If DeCesare reaches here, everyone at home can blame me for the announcer's jinx. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ingram set the 2-1 pitch. Chopper to third base. Loyal will scoop it up and throw over to first, and Butera cannot hold on to it. It's going to be an E5 for Loyal as DeCesare reaches. That will bring up Jed Stang Tregear. So still no official base runner off a walk, hit by pitch, or error for Ingram. DeCesare reaches on the E5 by Cooper Loyal over there at third. Pitch from Ingram. This one back up the middle on 1 pitch. Hector will scoop it and throw to first. In time, Butera hangs on to it. 6-3 ground out. Pilots get out of the 2-out base runner scenario. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 your score, NewarkPilots.tv. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 DoubleDays lead. Cooper Loyal will lead things off for the Pilots as that one misses low for a ball. Counts at 1-0. Wyatt Ernst, the Keuka College Wolf, not far away from here, about 45 minutes from Colburn Park. Division 3 in the Empire 8. 6'2 lefty, making his debut for the DoubleDays this summer. Counts at 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. To Loyal, the leadoff hitter for the Pilots. Ernst at the pitch. Red light on there for Loyal as he watches strike 1 float across the plate. Counts at 2-1. Loyal had a great read on that one, but was way out in front of it as he fouled that one off. Over near the batting cage and foul territory and left here at Colburn. Counts at 2-2 now. just missing outside. That was a very close pitch there from Ernst. Counts push full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. In 2024-25, Ernst was named to the Empire 8 President's list in the fall semester. As Loyal swings this one, it's going to be hit towards Sullivan. It's actually going to stay in the infield. Sullivan looking like he had a read on it there, but it's popped up to the shortstop. Kierwin, who makes the grab. That'll bring up Paulie Goodness for the Pilots now with 1 away. So Paulie Goodness steps in with 1 away. No runners on. First pitch from Ernst in there for a strike. After the pop up to short by Loyal. Counts at 0-1 to Paulie Goodness. That one misses for a ball. Count at 1-1, evened up now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. One's running wild across the scoreboard. Ernst a 5.7 ERA this past season at Keuka. As Goodness fouls that one off out of play. 1-2. 5.7 ERA and 42 2/3 inning of work. He also had 18 strikeouts on the year. Breaking ball misses low. Counts evened up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Christian Butera on deck for the Pilots. The 2-2 pitch from Ernst. Another breaking ball. Goodness reaches down for it, and that one's going to eat up Kierwin at short. It's going to be an E6. Goodness reaches. Second error of the game for the DoubleDays. Second error of the game between either team. That's the first for the DoubleDays. And that brings up Christian Butera now. So Butera steps in after Goodness reaches on the E6. That one misses for a ball. Goodness is a threat to steal on the base pass for the Pilots. Has a lot of speed and very crafty on the base pass. Ernst the lefty though, and right on cue, pucks it over to Izzo at first as Goodness retreats safely. 1 ball, no strikes. Tying run aboard. And Goodness at first with 1 away. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the DoubleDays. The pitch to Butera. This is for ball 2. Counts at 2-0. There is some action down there in the DoubleDays bullpen. Appears to be number 28. Don't have the greatest angle up here in the press box. That one taken for a strike. Counts at 2-1. Get some more information for you as that comes about. No action in the Pilots 10 either. A strong inning from Grant Ingram. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2-1 from Ernst. Swung on this one. Laser down the third baseline. Fair. That one's going to kick off into foul territory. Goodness on the move. And he's going to advance to third. It's a 1-out double for Christian Butera. 2nd and 3rd for the Pilots as they're threatening here in the bottom of the 6th. Noah Brooks, the cleanup hitter, comes up for the Pilots now. So Noah Brooks steps in for the Pilots here, 2nd and 3rd. After the double to left field from Christian Butera. Goodness advancing to 3rd. First pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-0. Counts at 1-0 to Noah Brooks. Tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position with 1 away for the Pilots. The pitch from Ernst. Breaking ball as Brooks was fooled and way out in front of that one. Count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch to Brooks. Taken for strike 2. Brooks 0 for 2 on the day thus far. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Ernst. Breaking ball. This one down the third baseline as well. That's going to stay fair. Coming in to score is Paulie Goodness. On the move is Butera. The throw in from left field is not going to be in time. It's cut off at short. Pilots strike back and take the lead. They now lead 3-2. And Brady King comes up to the plates now. A 2 RBI single for Noah Brooks. So Brady King steps in. Pilots now lead 3-2. First pitch to King taken for a strike. Paulie Goodness and Christian Butera coming in to score. Counts at 0-1. Second pitch to King almost hits him as he leans out of the way. Count at 1-1 to King. King 0 for 2 on the day thus far. A 1-1 pitch from Ernst. Another slow breaking ball misses just outside on the outer half of the plate near the left side batter's box. Counts at 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As King hits that one to third base, that's going to beat up the third baseman. Play it first. Just in time. Brooks advances 90 feet to second. No play at second there. A 5-3 ground out for King. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Jacob Coletto now. So Jacob Coletto, the switch hitter, now batting righty to face the lefty Ernst. Noah Brooks advancing 90 feet to second. That was a little dribbler to the third baseman, Stang Tregear. Ate him up a little bit, but was able to recover and make the throw over to Izzo at first for the 5-3 ground out, the 1-0. As Coletto was showing bunt, pulled it back. Not going to matter. It missed low for a ball. Counts at 2-0 to Coletto. To a pitch from Coletto. This one swung on, sounded like a broken bat. It's into center field underneath it. Roaming to his right is Adam Sullivan. He makes the grab, but not before the Pilots take the lead and pick up 2 runs on a 2 RBI single from Noah Brooks, the former Jamestown Tarp Skunk, joining the Pilots for the summer of 2025. 3-2 Pilots, top of the 7th, coming your way. NewarkPilots.tv. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv. Pilots, if you're just joining us, took a lead in the bottom half of the sixth on a 2 RBI single from Noah Brooks. They lead 3-2. Grant Ingram out for another inning of work to the pinch hitter, Michael G. Martino. They're going to say he went around on the check swing there as the lefty steps in. Pinch hitting for Colston Thompson, the left fielder, as that one's swung on and foul tipped into the glove of Decker behind the dish. G. Martino listed as a catcher on the DoubleDays roster. Will be interesting to see if they send someone else out to left field after this at bat. That one misses inside. Count at 1-2 to G. Martino. Plays Division I baseball at Wofford College down in South Carolina. Local, though, from Syracuse, New York. This one popped up into left field. Paletto coming in and makes the grab and left. So a 4-pitch F7 for the pinch hitter G. Martino. One retired, and that brings up Brendan Smith now. So one away in the top of the seventh to lead things off. Brendan Smith steps in for the DoubleDays here to face Grant Ingram. The pitch swung on and missed. Well, I should say a little half swing. Nonetheless, it was over the plate. Count at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to the 8th hitter in this DoubleDays lineup, Brendan Smith. This one fouled off sharply, and a little ting as it hits off the pole on the backstop. Counts at 0-2. Smith playing D1 college baseball. He's a sophomore at Eastern Connecticut State University. That one swung on and missed as he goes down. Correction, it's Division III, not Division I. I had it confused with Central Connecticut State University. 2 away as Nick Izzo comes up now for the DoubleDays. So Izzo steps in. 2 batters up, 2 batters down thus far here for Ingram in the 7th. That one taken for a strike. Count at 0-1. Ingram has been a very reliable arm for the Pilots. Thus far, he's in his 4th inning of work. This one swung on and missed. Still yet to give up a base hit, walk someone, or a hit by pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Ingram comes set, the 0-2 delivery. Fastball misses just high. 1-2. That one misses upstairs. Count is at 2-2. Ingram playing his college baseball at North Arkansas College, Division II in the NJCAA, JUCO Bandit. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs for Ingram. And through 4 innings on the summer for Ingram, he's yet to give up a hit, a walk, or a hit by pitch. 3-2 Pilots, bottom of the 7th, coming your way from Colburn Park here on NewarkPilots.tv. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv, one away as Casey Wensley fouled off the first pitch and it was caught in foul territory over at third base. Jonathan Decker in now, 1-0 count. New pitcher for the DoubleDays as well. It's Austin Droge. 2-0 count as Decker took ball 2. 2-0. Taken for a strike right down the heart of the plate. Austin Droge, a freshman at St. John Fisher University in Rochester, also in the Empire 8. He's from Warwick, New York, as that one misses for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Jonathan Decker, who was a hit by pitch, and he came around to score earlier in the ball game. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1. That one misses up and in as Decker will be on base safely for the second time here tonight. That brings up Dean Spoto now. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv. Dean Spoto steps in. Jonathan Decker at first. That one swung on and missed by Spoto. Counted 0-1. Pilots looking to add some insurance here late. Has been the scenario in all 3 games thus far this season. The Pilots have led at the start of the 7th inning. That one comes in and hits Spoto. First and second now for the Pilots. Anthony Hector will come up to the dish. So Anthony Hector steps in. Runners on first and second. Decker at second. Spoto at first. Cooper Loyal and the top of the order on deck yet again. DoubleDays playing the double play ball here. First pitch to Hector, misses for a ball. Count at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Across the board, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Auburn, and for Newark, 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. The 1-0 pitch. This one, a little dribbler back up the middle. That's going to hit off the glove of Droge. He'll underhand scoop it to Izzo at first. 1-3 ground out will work just like a sac bunt. Cooper Loyal comes up 2 away, second and third for the Pilots. So Cooper Loyal steps in, runners on second and third. Chance to create a cushion with that lead. First pitch to Loyal from Droge, taken for a strike, counted 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Cooper Loyal, 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. The 0-1 pitch from Droge. Loyal behind the fastball there as he quickly falls behind in the count. 0-2. 2 pitches, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter in this Pilots lineup, Cooper Loyal. Loyal back in, Droge set. This one a little chopper back up the middle, going to be a tough play at short. Flip over to first, and not being able to scoop it is Izzo, and coming in to score is Spoto from second. It's going to be an E6, but 2 RBI, and that brings up Paulie Goodness. The Pilots now lead 5-2. That one a tough play for Kirwan at short. And Izzo unable to scoop the ball in the dirt over there at first. And heads up base running from Dean Spoto. A ball in the infield. He ran all the way from second and scored. This one popped up, right side of the infield. Second baseman underneath it, and making the grab over there at second was Josh Thompson for the final out of the inning. But not before the Pilots pick up two more. They lead 5-2 as we head into the top of the 8th inning when we return NewarkPilots.tv. Back here at NewarkPilots.tv, Tommy Kierwin leads things off against Grant Ingram, out for another inning of work, his third of the ball game, 5th of the summer. First pitch misses for a ball to Kierwan, counts at 1-0. Only 28 pitches thus far, and 2 complete innings for Ingram. This one lined over past the diving glove of Spoto at second base, and we knew it was coming eventually, but the announcer's jinx there. The first hit of the summer given up against Grant Ingram, a leadoff single to Kierwan, and that brings up Vavakwa now. So Kierwan on first, and Vavakwa, the lefty, up at the plate. Leadoff single for the DoubleDays, just what the doctor ordered. As Vavakwa was squaring to bunt there, pulled it back. They say no swing, so ball 1. Count is at 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes. Still a little bit of sun left. I mean, it's covered behind the clouds, but we started the game with the lights on here at Colburn Park, which is an unusual sight. As the second pitch misses for ball 2, up and away. Counts at 2-0. Speedy Kierwan over there at first. Vavakwa will step back in. 2 balls, no strikes. 5-2 lead for the Pilots. Kickoff attempt. Not much of an attempt, but just a little lob over from Ingram. Terra at first. Kierwan safe. 2 balls, no strikes. It's a 2-0 pitch. Misses for a ball. Count at 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Count at 3-1 now to Vivacqua. Leadoff hitter in the Doubledays lineup. Josh Thompson waits on deck. Pilots looking for a double play ball here. Pitch. Another fastball right down the heart of the plate. From 3-0 to full at 3-2 for Ingram. There is some action down there. Right-handed pitcher up for the Pilots in the pen. Ingram set. And he'll step off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Doubledays looking to chip away at this 3-run Pilots lead. 3-2 pitch. Fastball up and away. Vivacqua flips the bat towards the Doubledays dugout. Back-to-back base runners, first and second for the Doubledays, as that brings up Josh Thompson. And there's going to be a new pitcher for the Pilots. We'll have that for you when we return. Grant Ingram's day is done. We'll be right back. NewarkPilots.tv here from Auburn Park. So Brady King coming in to relieve Grant Ingram, tonight's starting designated hitter. The Pilots will lose the DH going forward. First pitch from King. Counts at 1-0. Vivacqua at first and Kirwan at second for the Doubledays. Pilots looking to turn 2 here. 1-0. Missed his low. Count at 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes. Josh Thompson. King comes set. Pitch. Fastball right down Broadway. 2 balls, 1 strike. King set. The 2-1 delivery. This one chopped, third base side, and foul. Cooper Loyal flashing the leather, able to field it in foul territory. Counts at 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. DoubleDays, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Pilots, 5 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. Thompson, the lefty, starting second baseman, steps back in. And the pitch. This one a little chopper left side. It's going to be a tough play for Hector. No throw. It'll be an infield single to short for Josh Thompson. Base is loaded. No outs for Adam Sullivan. So base is loaded. Adam Sullivan tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. First pitch in there for a strike from King. Balls, 1 strike. 0-1. Big cut and a big miss from Sullivan as he falls behind in the count 0-2. 0 balls, 2 strikes. That infield single for Thompson was the 8th hit of the ball game for the DoubleDays thus far. 7 full innings. King set the 0-2 delivery to Sullivan. Swung on and foul. Out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. King, the righty from West Palm Beach, Florida, comes set. The 0-2 yet again. This one lasered into left center field. Both outfielders on the move. And making the grab out there in left was Jacob Paletto. What a great job to run that one down, but that one deep enough to score Kierwin from third. It's an F7 sacrifice fly for Sullivan. The DoubleDays pick up 1 run. It's now 3-5. That brings up Kieran Kehoe. So a sacrifice fly there for Sullivan. 3-5 the score. First pitch. This is for a ball to Kehoe. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. In there for a strike. 1-1 your count now. One ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Off speed pitch in there for a strike. Count is at 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. One ball, 2 strikes the count. That one fouled off. We'll do the 1-2 yet again. Again, double play ball in effect for the Pilots here. As they lead by 2 in the top of the 8th. King set yet again. The 1-2 pitch to Kehoe. Just misses outside. Decker again ready to throw it around the horn. 2-2. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat to Kehoe from Brady King. The 2-2 pitch. Runners on the move. Just outside. No throw down from Decker. The double steal on there for the DoubleDays. And both runners advance 90 feet, and both are in scoring position. Tying run would be at second. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, pitch. Right down the middle. Backwards K for Kehoe. 2 away now, and that will bring up the catcher, D. Cesare. DeCesare steps in with 2 away and runs potentially number 4 and 5 in scoring position. A big one at second. Josh Thompson. First pitch from King to DeCesare, misses for a ball. Count at 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. King set. 1-0 pitch. Fastball at the knees, evened up at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch from King. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Summer baseball across the globe is certainly interesting to say the least. You get almost 40 guys, brand new, never met one another before unless they're college teammates, of course, or played together somewhere along the lines. And you got to blend everything very quickly. You only get about 2 to 3 days of practice, as that one's lined into center field. Paulie Goodness on the move, dives, and makes the play. Paulie Goodness flashing the leather out there. Diving grab in right center field to strand 2. And that one could be a play we look back on if the Pilots are able to hold this one out. 5-3 your score when we return. Pilots up to bat. NewarkPilots.tv. What a play. Paulie Goodness diving grab in center field. Back here in NewarkPilots.tv, bottom of the 8th, Austin Droge out to pitch yet again for the Auburn DoubleDays as Butera leads things off for the Pilots. First pitch taken for a ball below the knees, counts at 1-0. DoubleDays picked up a run on a sac fly from Adam Sullivan that scored Tommy Kierwin from third. 1-0 pitch popped up left side, and DeCesare takes the mask off. Can't make a play on it as that one crashes down into the stands behind home plate here at Colburn Park. 1-1 the count to Butera. Butera 1 for 3 with a run scored and a double so far here tonight. Droge with the 1-1. Misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Butera just kind of lifting the bat there. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 from Droge. This one jammed him inside. That's fouled off. out of play into the parking lot here at Colburn Park. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Droge, the righty, comes set. Butera awaits the 2-2 delivery. Half swing there from Butera. They're going to say strike 3, backwards K from Butera. Looked like he pulled it back. Noah Brooks comes up to the dish now. So Noah Brooks steps in with 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch is cut on and missed. Droge. No one up and Norman in the Pilots bullpen, so it looks like it'll be Brady King's game to close out. The 0-1. Another swing and another miss from Brooks as he falls behind the count 0-2. Of course, the Pilots would like to add some insurance here. Late in this one, bottom of the 8th. Brady King, the pitcher, waits on deck. This one swung on, popped up. Left side of the infield. Kierwin coming over and called off by DeCesare. It's a pop up to the catcher in fair territory for the second out of the inning, as that brings up Brady King now. So Brady King steps in with 2 away in the bottom of the 8th. He started the day as the designated hitter. Now he's the pitcher. That one hit to Kierwin at third. It's going to be a tough play. King on the move. Throw. Just in time. King thought he beat it out. We'll see if Pilots assistant coach Asher Akridge will protest it. No, he will not. 5-3 ground out to end the inning. We head to top of the 9th. King looking for the save. We'll be right back in NewarkPilots.tv. Back here at NewarkPilots.tv, top of the 9th, Brady King looking for his first save of the summer. This one popped up into shallow center field, past the glove of the roaming Spoto. One pitch and a leadoff single for Jed Stang, Tregear, and that brings up number 1. Back here, NewarkPilots.tv, trying to figure out who the substitution is at the plate with DoubleDays. Appears to be wearing number 1. It's Sam Meyer from St. Joe's University. 1-0 pitch from King. This one swung and hit out into deep center field. Paulie Goodness on the move. It's going to hit off the wall. Stang, Tregear trots into third. as that's a double. Both runners moving into scoring position now with no outs. Going to be a tough one here for the Pilots to hold on and keep the lead. That brings up another pinch hitter. We'll get that for you when we return. That's Gianni DeCerbo from Hamilton College at the plate. Bunch of pinch hitters for the Doubledays here. So DeCerbo in an 0-1 count. Fouled off first pitch. Second one just misses low. Wanted to offer at it, but was able to pull the bat back there. One ball, one strike. King set. A 1-1 pitch from King. Misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike now. No action in the Pilots bullpen. They are relying on King here late in this one. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 delivery. Chopper towards short. Hector will scoop it and throw over to first. In time, 6-3 ground out on a questionable call there. Looked like the runner, DeCerbo, had beat it out. The tying run moves to third, but 1 away. 4-5 in favor of the Pilots now with 1 away. That brings up Izzo now. So Izzo steps in. Tying run at third, 90 feet away. Infield playing in. First pitch swinging, that one's popped up behind the dish. Decker flips the mask off, and it's out of play. No balls, 1 strike to count. Could be looking back at that very close play at first base, where DeCerbo called out. Hector flipped it over to Butera at first. The 0-1 from King. Just misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Again, try to be as unbiased as possible up here in the booth. And I can wholeheartedly say I thought that DeCerbo was safe at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. King set the 1-1 pitch. Counts at 2-1. Again, infield in. Playing on the fringe of the grass and the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Counts at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. The 2-2 pitch from King. This one, a liner into center field. Paulie Goodness on the move. It's going to drop in front of him. They're going to send the runner from third. The throw into the plate is not going to be in time. The game is tied 5-5 right off the bat of Nick Izzo, and he advances to second. Brand new ball game here at Colburn Park. Tommy Kierwin comes up to the dish. Five ball game. First pitch swinging there from Kierwin, fouled off. balls, 1 strike. The foul ball. Second pitch in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. You have a pinch runner. That's Albright pinch running at second for Izzo. Potential go-ahead run. That's Caden Albright. Binghamton University Bearcat just misses low with a fastball for King. Count at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away. The 1-2 pitch to Kierwin. This one a liner, left field. That one's through. And they're going to hold Albright at third. So a single, runners on the corners now, and the DoubleDays can take the lead here late in this one. And the lineup will flip top of the order now for Vivacqua. So head coach Marcus Smith comes out to meet with Brady King. They're going to take some time. Someone heading down there to the bullpen. Have more information for you available. Mound meeting adjourned. Runners on the corners here. 5-5. DoubleDays now have 12 hits. They're out hitting the Pilots 12-4. But the score is tied. So Vivacqua steps up now. So Vivacqua, the extra hitter, will step in. The pitch from King. In there for a strike. Counts at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Strikeout would work wonders here. King, if he was able to get it, we'll see if they send Kierwin on the move to avoid the double play ball. This one, chopper first base, and scooping and fielding it. Heads up play there from Christian Butera. 3 unassisted. It was lined right at him. Kierwin advances 90 feet to second. Second and third now for the DoubleDays, 2 away. Josh Thompson up now. So Thompson steps in. Singled his last go around. 2 away, second and third. See if he can get out of the inning. This one a little dribbler to Spoto. He'll scoop it up, throw over to Butera, and the DoubleDays strand 2, but tie the game. They pick up 2 runs in the top half of the 9th. Pilots with a chance to win it and walk it off in the bottom half when we return. 5-5 your score. Pilots up to bat, NewarkPilots.tv. Jacob Paletto will lead things off for the Pilots here. First pitch swinging. That one's going to be a little dribbler back to the pitcher, Droge. Underhand scoop over to first in time. A 1-3 ground out right off the rip for Paletto. That brings up Casey Wensley now. So not how you want to draw it up if you're the Newark Pilots. One pitch in the bottom of the ninth in a tie ball game. It's a 1-3 ground out for Paletto. Wensley steps in now. He's had a successful day thus far. He steps back in. Wensley 1 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. 1-0 pitch. This one drilled into deep right field. Roaming over and making the grab in center is Sullivan for the second out. You had me fooled there. That one was a loud sound off the bat. 2 away. Jonathan Decker up now. So 2 away. Jonathan Decker steps in now. First pitch missing for a ball. Counts at 1-0. No action. DoubleDays 10 right now. The 1-0. This is upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Dean Spoto on deck. For the Pilots. To a pitch from Droge. Fastball right in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Decker 0 for 1. The walk and a run scored thus far. That one popped up. Right side in foul territory. Going to be a tough play over there at first. And making the grab over there at first is Albright for the out. Well, the Pilots go down 1-2-3 in the bottom half of the ninth. We've got extra innings coming your way when we return NewarkPilots.tv. back here at NewarkPilots.tv. Adam Sullivan leads things off. Josh Thompson at second for the DoubleDays. Ghost runner. First pitch fouled off by Sullivan. And we ran into this last year. PGCBL games can end in ties if both teams are tied after 10 full innings. The game happened. It was a 0-0 tie at Falcon Park last year between the Geneva Red Wings and Auburn DoubleDays. Second pitch in there for a strike to Sullivan. Count at 0-2. Ethan Chavez, the new pitcher for the Pilots, coming in out of 10. The new London, Connecticut native. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. This one, a little chopper back up the middle. Hector's going to field it and throw over to first in time. 6-3 ground out, but works the same as a sacrifice bunt. Thompson at third. 1 away. So 1 away. Runner at third. Kieran Kehoe steps in now. Got extra baseball here. Free baseball at Auburn Park. Kehoe in. Pitch for Chavez. Misses for ball 1. That ball just trickled out of the glove of Decker. Hopefully umpire trying to dodge it. Ended up between his feet. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 away. Infield in. Playing the runner at the plate. 1-0. This one fouled off of Kehoe in the box. They're not going to call it fouled off of him in the box. Wow. Score that one 5-3. Cooper Loyal coming in to make a great play, and the runner can't advance because it was hit to the third base side of the infield. That will bring up DeCesare now. Yeah, that ball appeared to hit off Kehoe in the box, but no one from the DoubleDays side protesting. Maybe I don't have the best angle up here in the broadcast booth, as that one misses for ball 1. 2 outs, 1-0 count. The Pilots could have a golden opportunity here if they can get out of the top of the 10th unscathed, because the ghost runner will start at second base. New extra inning rule applied in baseball. Chavez throws a fastball that started right down the pipe, but a lot of tail on that. As it goes in towards the hands of DeCesare. 2 balls, no strikes. Jed Stang, Tregear on deck. 2-0. Right down the pipe. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chavez steps back on the mound. Plays his college baseball at Mitchell College in Connecticut. This one fouled off toward the DoubleDays dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chavez a strike away of getting out of the inning unscathed, even with the runner starting at second base with the extra inning rule. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away. Chavez comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses high. Man, DeCesare really wanted a piece of that one, but was able to show off great plate discipline and keep the bat head back. Counts full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Chavez. Bounce in the dirt. That's going to get to the backstop. And coming in to score is Thompson from third on the wild pitch. The DoubleDays pick up a run, and they now lead 6-5. And it's a walk for DeCesare. He's on first. And that brings up Jed Stang, Tregear. 6-5 Doubledays lead now. First time they've led in this one. Bottom of the 6th inning. That one popped up right field underneath it. Casey Wensley roaming to his left. He makes the grab, but not before the Doubledays pick up 1 run on a wild pitch. Heading to the bottom of the 10th. Pilots will have that base runner on second. We'll get all the details for you when we return. 6-5 Doubledays lead. Pilots looking to tie or win here in the bottom of the 10th. So back here, NewarkPilots.tv, Austin Droge out to pitch and get the win here. Now, the Pilots will try to stop that as they have the ghost runner at second. Extra inning rule, Mason Haar will pinch run. He replaces Jonathan Decker. He's at second. Spoto at the box. Big cut and a big miss from Spoto. He falls behind the count 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Anthony Hector on deck, followed by Cooper Loyal. Are at second. Takes a lead. The pitch. Big swing and a big miss there from Spoto. Falls behind 0-2. Very surprised that head coach Marcus Smith didn't have Spoto lay down a bunt to potentially move Parr to third. Pilots are going for the win. Don't want to go for the tie. Spoto swings, pops that one up, and fights to stay alive. Still 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Spoto back in the pitch. That one almost hits Spoto. I believe the whole Pilot dugout over there was saying it hit him. The only one not saying that was the most important person in the batter's box right now, Dean Spoto. The 1-2. That one misses inside. 2-2 now. And now the home plate umpire getting an earful from the Doubledays dugout. Things are getting intense here late in this one. And still a little bit of sunlight in left field. Pitch to Spoto as he fights that one off. Is able to stay alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Dean Spoto play hero here late in extra innings. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. That one misses inside. From 0-2 to 3-2. Dean Spoto will step in. Anthony Hector on deck for the Pilots. 3-2 pitch from Droge. Swung on and missed. Had Spoto fishing with the low pitch there. One away. Anthony Hector up now. So Hector steps in. One away. Har on second. Half run there from Har. Quickly retreats back. 1 ball, no strikes to count to the lefty Hector. Cooper Loyal on deck. Another fastball misses up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Hector with his version of the Soto shuffle there. 2 balls, no strikes. Droge set the 2-0. Another fastball. 3 fastballs, all up and away. Almost identical locations on all 3 pitches. And here comes Doubleday skipper Matthew Petrosi. In a 3-0 count, we'll see if they're going to switch pitchers here. That would be something. Is someone up and warming in the Doubledays 10? Again, pitching always the game here in the PGCBL Summer Collegiate League. And in game number 3 for the Pilots, game number 2 for the Doubledays, both teams burning through arms. It's a marathon, not a sprint here in the PGCBL. Mound meeting is over. 3-0 the count to Hector. Droge will stay in the game. We'll see how long of a leash he has here. The 3-0 to Hector. Taken for a strike. Count at 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. We'll see what they decide to do with Hector here. If he will swing or if he will not. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hart second. 3-1. Also in there for a strike. 3 straight balls, 2 straight strikes to follow it up. The count is full to Anthony Hector. Mason Har on second. The tying run in the bottom of the 10th. 3-2. Misses up and away. Har on the move and heads up base running. He steals third. First and third for the Pilots. And that'll bring up Cooper Loyal now. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at first. And that'll brings up Cooper Loyal. First and third for the Pilots. Har steals third. Hector walks to first. Cooper Loyal at the dish. First pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Hector, the shortstop, has some speed at first. That one misses for a ball as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Paulie Goodness awaits on deck. Remember, the Pilots won on opening day here at Colburn Park, as that one's popped up left side, foul territory. Mason Har's going to try and tag up. It's going to be a tough play in left, and it's going to drop foul. It drops between 3 Doubledays. That was certainly odd to say the least. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 2 Doubleday hats end up on the ground. Great hustle from Auburn there. But it drops in foul territory between 3 Doubledays in left field. The shortstop, the left fielder, and the third baseman all running over. Cooper Loyal back in. The pitch. Misses upstairs. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Paulie Goodness on deck for the Pilots. A walk here would walk the bases loaded and move the winning run to second base, and the tying run would be at third. The 3-1 pitch from Droge. Fouled off by Loyal. Count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see how aggressive the Pilots are on the base pass here as well. With a full count, 1 away, Hector at first. Cooper Loyal back in. Droge set. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. Cooper Loyal fighting to stay alive in there. The former Red Wing, now Pilot, has been a massive contributor since joining the Pilots here during the 2025 campaign. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch from Droge. Misses low. That will walk the bases loaded. Hector moves to second. Parr stays put at third. Paulie Goodness with a chance to walk it off, potentially coming up to the plate. Paulie Goodness in. First pitch swing, and this one's going to be popped up into left center field. Hard likely will score on this. It's caught by the center fielder. They're sending Hard from third. The throw in is not going to be in time. Tie game. So the Pilots can either win or tie now as Christian Butera comes up to the dish. Sac fly and RBI, 6-6 your score. So Christian Butera steps in. Hector at second. He would be the winning run with 2 away here. The pitch to Christian Butera, fouled off, out of play. 0-1 count now. Paulie Goodness with that sac fly to center field. The 0-1. Fastball misses upstairs. There is a free base for Butera, but behind him is the dangerous Noah Brooks, who already has 2 RBI on the day. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch misses upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Butera. The Brown Bear D1 product. Pilots looking for their second walk-off win of the summer. The 2-1. This one lined into center field. It looks like it's going to hang up long enough, and it does. An F8. And I believe that that's the ball game. We'll have to wait and confirm here. And that will be the ball game. 6-6 your final score. Not too often you see baseball end in a tie. But for these two teams, 6-6 your final score. The Pilots will be back home tomorrow, 6:30 start time for an exhibition against the Finger Lakes Lakers. We'll see you next time, NewarkPilots.tv. 6-6 tie game in baseball.